Well, I think the first one's going to be the cost, training charges and you know, total costs. And the other thing, definitely, is that you have to have a relationship between owner and trainer to be successful. And the only way you're going to achieve that is just to be honest and the integrity of that trainer with the owner. And I think they're the two main things. I mean, as far as, you know, obviously the owner's going to check the trainer out for his record of, you know, everything's stats today, isn't it? But you know, the integrity and the honesty is vital for a long-term relationship.
Well, the owner has to know in his mind what he wants in a trainer, for one thing. I would think that if they just had a few horses, and they should look for a relationship with a trainer, somebody that will keep them informed and talk to them and be friends with them and things like that. I think relationships are important that way. And I think if you have I've got very nice people that I train for, and I'm very fortunate that it's taken a lot of years to get that way too. But I think they should pick a trainer that has experience, that has a good record, and has, if they're looking for good horses and they're spending a lot of money, they want somebody that's handled good horses and knows what to do with good horses. And some of them enjoy the action of a claiming trainer and the claiming game, and that's great too. We need everybody we can get into business and every kind of horse. So I just think they have to kind of not just throw darts at a bunch of names, but I think they need to figure out what will make them the most comfortable and the happiest in their pursuit of this thing.
Well, I mean, certainly one of the most important things is the reputation, word of mouth, maybe from some other owners that are involved and have dealt with the trainer. And I think the key thing nowadays for trainers to be able to do is communicate with the owner. I mean, it's so important, and I try to go out of my way to stay in contact with the owners, let them know what's happening. They're investing quite a bit of money into the business when they own a horse, and I think it's very, very important to communicate. The other thing, obviously, would be you know, a trainer's track record as far as his win percentage and just overall, you know, what the perception is of the trainer. Those are the two most important things. I know one of the big issues that's out there right now is all the medication issues. I think a trainer has to be pretty careful with that right now, and I think that he wants to pretty much call the shots as far as what medications are being given to his horses, and, you know, not let veterinarians, you know, control what's going on. Let the trainer be calling the shots, and that's exactly what I try to do. So those are a few of the really important things I think when an owner is looking at different trainers. Those are the key things.
I think one thing that comes to mind right away is getting the philosophies to gel with what an owner wants to do with their horses, what kind of horses they want to have, and what the trainer specializes in. For example, some trainers are great with young horses. They develop them. They even have facilities to do their own breaking with them and mature them. Other trainers are great with claiming horses. And I think you as an owner need to have a business plan, decide what you want to do, and approach a trainer that can help you accomplish your goal.
You know, I've always thought that the communication with the particular trainer was just key. It's important. You got to be able to talk to your trainer and vice versa. And then probably the level of horse you have fitting into whatever circuit. If you're on a Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois circuit, there's certain trainers that really focus on that. If you need to be on a bigger circuit, Florida and California, whatnot, I think that's probably two key factors, I would say.
I treat it like any other industry. As if you were hiring an employee, you know, I'd check the references on other people they trained for. I'd go to their barn and, you know, not just stick with one trainer, but interview multiple trainers, look at their horses, make sure they're healthy in their barn, how, you know, make the differences and pick one that you're comfortable with.
Well, first of all, you've got to figure out what circuit you're racing on, what type of horses that you're going to be handing that trainer to handle. But you need somebody you can communicate well with, someone that has a decent reputation, that's kind of been there, done that in some cases. You know, younger trainers certainly deserve opportunities, but it depends on the situation. And you probably need to look at the pedigree on the horses. Like if you've got a horse that looks like a sprinter type that may be early, you may want to give that horse to a trainer that specializes in that. Or if you've got a grass horse or a grass filly that wants to go further on the turf. So there are trainers, and certainly each of us have our own different styles, and you probably need to know what type of horse you're handing them before you go forward.